Afternoon, welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. This afternoon I'm going to take you for a walk around our 2008 Kia Rio Sedan EX model. Finished in a lovely orange red orange, whatever you prefer. If you're looking for a little price range automatic car, this is the car to be looking at. You notice starting at the front of the car, a few minor little touch-ups on the bonnet, which is consistent with its age, but the Juco in really tidy order. Coming down the driver's side of the car, you notice really good tread on the tyres. We've actually put brand new tyres on the rear of the car. Well, actually brand new tyres all round, so which is a really good peace of mind. If I want to be a little particular, a couple of minor little chips on the outer door handle and a little bit of a bird dropping mark there. But overall, as I mentioned, for its age, in really tidy order. I'm just being a little bit pedantic pointing those things out. As we come around to the rear of the car, you notice all the chrome badging running through the boot. It is actually also fitted with colour-coded reverse sensors, so important safety feature has been added to this car, which is good. And as we come down the passenger side, once again presents fairly consistently with the rest of the car. In really good order, the Juco, as I mentioned, for its age and low mileage, which we'll touch on a little bit later, has been really well looked after so far in its life. So back around to the front of the car now, we'll just pop the bonnet, very lightweight bonnet, lift that up into position. You notice the rod to hold the bonnet open is just located up on the underside of the bonnet there, keeps it well out of our way. Timing belt has been done at the correct interval. Just a little 1.6 litre 4-cylinder motor. It's going to give you super economy, this car. 6.8 litres combined per 100 k's, and even though it's a very small fuel tank in the car, 45 litre fuel tank, still going to give you in excess of 660 kilometres to a tank of fuel. So for either a first car or second little runaround car for the family, a really cheap option for running around just in the suburbs or to do the shopping. Yeah, great. So just back around to the boot of the Rio, I've actually released it from the inside of the car, or you can also open it by the key on the back there. Fairly good storage area, considering it's such a small little compact car. Still got a lot of cargo room in the boot there. It is fitted with a space saver spare wheel and never been on the car, brand new. Tools located in the centre, and once again another little storage area there in the back too. So a lot of flexible options. So now we're sitting inside the Kia Rio, and I'll run through the features. Fairly basic setup. A lot to like about this car is the less things in here, the less things that can go wrong, which is good. On our driver's armrest, all of our power window and mirror switches, so they're all readily at our disposal, nice and close by. Do have our button down here just to switch on fog lights, and adjustable steering wheel up and down. And you notice when I bring it down, right down out of the way, you do see a trip computer button. Just feeds us all of the information about how many Ks we've done on the current trip. Adjustable steering wheel, as you can see, which we just lock into position, and you're ready to go. In the centre console section, and digital clock standard, but you do notice they've actually put an upgraded CD player into this car. Sony CD player, so good quality as well. Does have an auxiliary input also. Rear demister there and hazard lights there. And then of course our heating and cooling. We've got our air conditioning running at the moment, as illustrated by the illuminated buttons. And then two 12-volt power outlets down the bottom there. But as you can see by looking at the interior, really well looked after so far in its life. We've got driver and passenger airbag in the front. And then we come down to our transmission, which is a 3-speed auto with overdrive as well. As I said, fairly well standard and simple, the interior in this car, which is good. Handbrake there and a couple of cup holders. And we'll scan around, just having a look at the trim and the seats in the interior. In really good order for its age. So as I mentioned when we were chatting outside we were scanning around the car, just go back and have a look at the service history from day one. Services stamped all the way through in our books. all the way up to the current service. So really well maintained. We've gone to the extent of even doing an intermediate service, only 5,000 Ks after the last one. So as I mentioned, economical motoring, really well looked after and ready to go. So just a few key points to make note of in summary. Price range little automatic, ideal first car, brand new tyres, low Ks for its age, 6.8 litres combined per 100 Ks. Oh my God. In excess of 660 kilometres to a tank of fuel, can't go wrong. If you've got any further questions, feel free to give us a ring, 9907 0555. Thanks.